Take a deep breath. We'll do a relatively short Merab here. If we could have the lights down, please. Okay, let's take a good deep breath. A little music. Music's always nice. Yes, music does affect the mood in different ways. Let's take a good deep breath. And in this very sacred and precious moment, I'm going to ask you to once again let yourself go beyond the thoughts. A master drinks it in. A master drinks deeply. A master drinks very deeply of everything, of their darkness, of their depression, of their joys and their light. A master drinks very deeply into life. And here you've been, after many, many lifetimes, you've finally gotten to this point. Been there, done that. Been a bored master for a little while here. Because you've been limiting the flow of energy. You don't want more of the same old, and I commend you for that. You don't want more of yesterday. You don't want more of the same routines and patterns. You should commend yourself for that. You don't want to keep going through the patterns over and over. You don't want to just make a living. You don't want to just have a relationship. Oh, you'd rather have no relationship than just another relationship. You don't want just to be skimming by, just with your health, just hoping you're not going to contract some fatal disease or illness. Oh, my friends, you're so done. So done. At the same point, so ready for something new. You know it's there. You know that whatever this is, this thing that's beyond the words, you know it's there. You're ready. Kind of interesting paradox, though, at this point, because you don't want just more of the same. You limit, you hold back, you don't breathe in like a monster, a crazy monster. You hold back. So today, this whole day is about the master drinks deeply. Breathes deeply. Lives deeply. Sleeps very deeply. The master understands that the only type of control should be very conscious control. In other words, you're conscious that and you're deliberately controlling. What is not appropriate is all the unconscious controlling. Happens every day, thousands of times a day. Unconscious controls and limitations. It's all right to control or manage, but consciously. The master drinks deeply, even into their darkness. Not trying to control it, not trying to avoid it. especially drinks deeply of their own darkness, their own sadness. Master drinks deeply into life. And while there may be a concern that if you drink deeply into life right now, you might get stuck in it. You might have to come back. You might get lost again. But you won't. You won't, because you've made that commitment and decision to yourself. You won't, because I won't let you. You can drink deeply into life and not get stuck in it. What was it? What was that passion, that deep, deep passion we talked about in our last musical experience? I don't really want to put words to it, but I'll give you a hint. It was to live. It was to live. And not just to exist, not just to go through life, but after all these lifetimes and incarnations, the passion was to live. That was it. You're not going to get stuck. You're not going to get lost. You're going to live. Yeah, you might live irritated at times with people. There might be times when some of the very limited energies and consciousness of the planet drive you crazy, but you can still live. That's the passion. That's the sensual engagement. A lot of other things happen. When you live, you become a standard for others. When you live, you have vitality and health and abundance. When you live, you inspire others, but the joy, the passion, is just to live. Wide out. No brakes on. Wide open. So I invite you to take this moment to drink deeply, to eat deeply, to love deeply, to breathe, to experience all of these things deeply. The Master drinks deeply. The unawakened, they drink very shallow. But the Master drinks deeply, fearlessly, without limitations. Take another breath, if you would, an unforced breath, but yet a deep breath. What does that mean? You're not forcing a breathing in or out, but yet it's deep. How do you do that? Well, you just do. When you breathe deeply without having muscles and force, suddenly that air and that energy just flows, streams, comes into your body, comes into your thoughts. You can breathe deeply without forcing anything. See how that works? You can drink deeply of life without forcing anything. I love the fact that you're letting yourself go beyond thought right now. I mean, in general, these days, you're going beyond thought into just true sensory awareness, the sensuality of life. That's the real release. That's the real going beyond the prison. And there's a little bit of it going on here today. Just the feeling. Let's take a good, deep breath of life together.